false.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Say Santa came out tomorrow and said he's a level 18 sex offender. He's in the camp. Are you still going to be whining about it? Because regardless, everybody has the same information you have, and they have decided to go talk to him and find out.
No, they don't. They're not talking about that. They're not talking about it. They're saying that it's all an accusation. Mama bears are good. It was by his ex-wife, although the accusations are not just accusations. They're charges that were filed 7 different times. They went through a court of law. They went through investigations by the state, and they stuck against him, and he pleaded guilty. Okay. You don't go through all of that and just say, oh, well, I got conned into pleading guilty, and it was all just my ex-wife and all this, that, and the third. He's not a fully innocent man. I don't care how you want to paint it. He's a guilty man. He's pled guilty. He's been charged by the state, and no mama bear or nobody there who says he's not, because they just know him, and they just have radar that just can detect this, right? And they supersede all of the people who investigated the case, all the professionals that looked at it, all the people who interviewed the individual Bandit himself. I'm waiting for the interview for Bandit, by the way. I would love to have him come on and do an interview, by the way, to explain his side of the story. I think that would be prime time. But that is not going to happen because you guys continue to make defenses, because the reality is he was charged. He was pled guilty.
I know. I'm pretty sure you feel the same way about all my friends sitting in that J6 lockup right now, because that's what our government does. Is everything correct?
Oh yeah, because I'm the one who, I believe everybody can't be falsely accused. You're making a point that's weak here, and you're trying to defend child predators by using.
I'm not defending child predators at all, and never have I.
Stop.
I think he's more so. I think he's more so saying that regardless of the heinousness, none of us are apologizing for that terrible act. None of us are apologizing. What we're saying is to sit and harp on somebody that has been out of the movement for 45 days, or it's been cleared up or reconciled
Oreo,
within the group in the last 45 days. But my question is if that's the case, then what does that have bearings on the group and what they're doing now? And I mean, things happen. We're humans. Go ahead.
On the bearings is that nobody is going to join them. The reason why it's not growing is because people don't want to join a movement when there's this much drama involved. A decision could have made way early on to say, hey, Bandit, look, we love you, brother. Whatever. We've heard the stories from the mama bears. You know, It's a sad story to hear. But you know what? I think in this situation, for you best to participate in the movement, maybe is not to be here at camp. Maybe you can be involved some other way outside of this resources where you're not a target for the trolls, not a target for this. If you guys want to involve them, all that, everybody can defend them how you want. But
Monday morning quarterbacks always have all the right answers, is what I would. I mean, just playing devil's advocate right there.
Those that sit behind their keyboard and sacrifice nothing. Those that sit behind their keyboards. I've been out there for 140 days.
My keyboard. I don't just sit behind my keyboard.
If he's not going to let me talk, I'll end it. But if he wants to actually have a conversation instead of trying to talk over me now that he's talked, then we can do this and we can get through something. But if he's just going to overtalk me, he can sit back there behind his keyboard right now. Because what I am saying is I've been out there. I told my supporters, if you get me there, I will stay there until it ends. There's a date of July 4th. I will find out what happens. And I am honest. I give my God's word when I do that. So if you're coming after me, you are no patriot. I've never defended anybody. I will defend Santa in his decision for coming clean and telling people exactly that he's a level 3 sex offender. If people want to come after that, then come on. And your answer is wrong. It's because cowards are too comfortable behind your keyboards. That's why even before, when it was the People's Convoy, there should have been over 100,000 people there with zero drama. But no, too many people are caught up in this government will take care of them bullshit, and I'm fine. So you might have all the Monday morning quarterbacks, but again, I'm going to give it to the people that have donated, the people that have kept me out on the streets for years, that I said, I'm going to give you my word, my God's honest word. And that's what I have done. I haven't defended anybody. So to come in and try to say that I have, I just told you, people are free to come and go as they want. And if you act like this hasn't been exploited, you're doing exactly what the left has done for 60 days. I can go put on a leftist right now and hit repeat, and they're going to talk about all the charges and everything that happened. It's been done time and time again. All you're doing is beating a dead horse. If people want to go out there, they will go out there.